This is gonna be a little something I'm doing here. I'm making a little, I'm in a little Smash Brothers roster. Because, I like the Smash Brothers games. This is fucking roster for it. Alright, Brendies? Alright, so, first off here, we've got a roster. Right. So, it's 46 characters, plus the me option, which I'll get to shortly. And of those characters, well, this one and this guy and these Brendies and fucking 11 of them, 11 of these 46, 47, 12, 47, 11 of these 46 dunguses are newcomers. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna just briefly touch upon everything here. So first off is Bowser Jr. in the Mario series. Originally, I didn't really have a Mario rep. I didn't really think it was necessary, and I still really don't think that it's necessary. I think the only reason that there would be more Mario reps is because Mario basically needs to be bigger than Pokemon or Zelda, and having more Pokemon or Zelda than Mario just wouldn't be right. It'd just be wrong. It'd make you a Brundus, what it would do. So that's what I did that for. I chose Bowser Jr. because he just seems like the most logical choice for a new Mario character. I see Toad. I like Toad. I really like Toad. If I had my choice of the really likely ones, we'd see Toad. But Bowser Jr. just seems more relevant and more important as of late. And I've also seen Paper Mario, and I can see that. And then there's Waluigi. 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 Alright, so next is Takamaru. Now, you may have noticed that I didn't add anyone for Legend of Zelda, and that I kept Toon Link, which some people seem to not like. And, well, I don't think Toon Link's going anywhere. If you look at Wind Waker HD, he's just not gonna change. He's still gonna be Toon Link, and he's still gonna be cool. And another reason why I've kept Toon Link is because Toon Link is cool. I like Toon Link. Toon Link is awesome. Alright, Takamaru. Nazuno Murasame-jo, or the mysterious Murasame Castle, is a very, well, is an obscure game. Not gonna lie. In Japan, it had its brief stint of popularity, probably, maybe, I don't know. But it's an obscure game. It's not a game. It's not a household name. So why did I include Takamaru? Well, look at Captain Rainbow. Look at Samurai Warriors 3. Look at Nintendo Land. 3 fairly recent games, Wii U titles, that feature Takamaru or Nazuno Murasame-jo prominently, right? Like, Nintendo Land had a Takamaru attraction, but it didn't have a Kirby attraction. It didn't have a Star Fox attraction. These are big Nintendo franchises, but fucking the Takamaru got one before they did, which is neat. I like that they did that. It's cool. Takamaru would be another sword fighter, and I know we have too many sword fighters, and I don't think that's gonna change. I don't think we're gonna see any less sword fighters. And he's a new type of sword fighter. He would fight completely differently from Link or Marth or Ike, because he's a samurai and he wields a katana. And he has a lot more than just swords. He has like shurikens and like clay bombs and weird ass magic powers or some shit. I haven't actually played Nazuno Murasame-jo, so I'm going off the Nintendo Land attraction, but I'm pretty sure he has some of those things at least. Let's see. Next up is Little Mac. Um, Little Mac, Punch-Out is pretty popular in America, and it's not hard to figure out why. He basically represents American video gamers, and he's a cool guy, you know, he's cool. It'd be neat to see how the very Western Little Mac contrasts with the very Japanese Takamaru, and also how the very plain and normal fighter Little Mac contrasts with the rest of the roster of plumbers, turtles, dinosaurs, Donkey Kongs, monkeys. Dude, they're very different things. And that's all from just this top row alone, you know? It's just neat. Yeah. Punch-Out's a popular series pretty recently. Well, not pretty recently, like 2008, but like, you know, who's counting? Got like a revival, so like, yay! You may have noticed that I didn't add a Kid Icarus rep. I think it's possible. I'm just not sure that it's necessary. I mean, I don't know. I'd rather have Lucario than Palutena, honestly speaking. I think it's possible, though. I think we could see Palutena. Patapon. We're gonna see Patapon in the next Smash Brothers game. So, Ridley. Lots of controversy around Ridley. Honestly, I'm not 100% on him. I keep him in my rosters. I think he's a very good choice, but I'm not sure how likely he is. I don't think he's guaranteed at any rate. I think really it's a toss-up. Is Sakurai going to decide that Ridley's too important to Metroid and Nintendo to leave out? Which would probably make him like a top priority, because honestly, if I were him, that's what I would do. Or is Sakurai going to decide that he's too much of a pain in the ass to implement, you know? Which is very possible. I mean, Ridley would be a pain in the ass to implement. I'm not going to dispute that. And I don't mean he's too big for Smash Brothers. No. Shut up. No. No. I mean, he has a huge head, huge wings, a huge tail, and then a tiny, itty-bitty, thin-ass body. How the fuck would that hitbox work? You know? I'm cursing a lot. Not that I fucking care. Alright. Moving down to the next row again. We've only got one newcomer on this row, and it's probably one of the characters on this roster that sparks the most controversy from things that I've seen. It's Tom Nook. On previous rosters I had Villager. Honestly, as far as Animal Crossing reps go, I'd prefer Tota KK to anyone, but that's not really likely. Imagine how cool that would be. Have you ever seen Fooly Cooley? Imagine him. Just guitar, boom, attack. That'd be cool. So, why Tom Nook? Why Animal Crossing, actually? That was my phone. I don't know why that happened. I don't know who called my phone. Alright, so Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is a major Nintendo series. Sakurai has publicly said that he does not think the Animal Crossing series is suited for a rep. And I can see where he's coming from with that. But it's such a big series. It's so important to Nintendo. You can look at the intense amounts of hype that is surrounding Animal Crossing New Leaf. It's like, Animal Crossing is one of their biggest series, and I think it really, even if it wouldn't fit as well, which I strongly disagree with, I think it would fit very well. I mean, sure, he's not a fighter, an adventurer, or whatever, but I mean, that's kind of the charm of it. That's kind of the charm of having an Animal Crossing character in. they're so out of place that it works. I mean, the fact that we can have this hyper-realistic Gerudo demon prince and a fucking green ass tongue ass dinosaur in the same game, hanging out and fighting each other, or even working together. It's just ridiculous. Smash Brothers is preposterously ridiculous, and there's no reason not to add to that by having Tom Nook. And he has no lack of moveset potential. If you say he doesn't have moveset potential, I'm going to kindly direct you to go play an Animal Crossing game. Alright, so who's next? Oh yes, Pokemon. Pokemon is a difficult series. I'm not gonna lie about that. Pokemon's a hard series to think about because it's a big series. It's a big series with so many characters. 649 Pokemon, and that's only in the first 5 gens. We've got 6th gen coming out now, and there's already like what, 9 Pokemon announced for that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10. Plus the new Mewtwo form. And like, that's so much. That's so many potential characters, and even if you narrow it down to like the ones who would be good, the ones who would be interesting, the ones who are popular, the ones who are important, that's like, still like, oh, so many. Fucking Meowth. I want Meowth. I love Meowth. Meowth's so important to the games and the anime. Why isn't he in Smash Brothers? Fuck Jigglypuff. Fuck that Jigglypuff-ass piece of pink shit. I want Meowth. Togepi. Togepi would be great. Representing 2nd gen with, like, its most iconic Pokemon. Still today, an important Pokemon. The first Pokemon revealed for it. Remember, like, all those rumors that it was, like, in the 1st gen games before 2nd gen was even announced because it was in the anime? It's nuts. It's nuts. Like, hell, for 4th gen, like, even if they didn't have Lucario, you could have Munchlax. You could have Bonsly. You know? Darkrai. 3rd gen is my favorite gen, and there's so many good Pokemon from it. Deoxys, I'd love to see Deoxys, or Plusle and Minun? Fuck it. Blaziken, Gardevoir, these are all popular Pokemon. Yeah. So that would be cool. But I went with these 5 here. Pikachu, obviously not going anywhere. Pokemon Trainer, I can't see going anywhere. Jigglypuff, I'd love to see her go somewhere. I'd love to see them, sorry. I'd love to see them go somewhere. But it's just not gonna happen. And that makes me sad. It makes me sad that Jigglypuff's gonna stay. Because Jigglypuff doesn't deserve to stay. Jigglypuff sucks. I like playing as Jigglypuff in Smash Brothers. I enjoy it. I'd love to see Jigglypuff's moveset stay. I'd love to see Togepi playable. Togepi, you guys? I like Togepi. Alright, next, then I kept Lucario just because, I don't know, I didn't want to cut anyone. Well, I didn't want to cut him. Actually, I didn't cut anyone, but that wasn't a conscious decision to not cut anyone. It was a decision to not cut Lucario, specifically. And then other choices not to cut were like, I don't want to cut this guy either. Like, Mario. Actually, I should cut Mario. Who even cares about Mario? There. I said there. Goodbye, Mario. Let's replace him with Agumon. Alright. Let's see. Right. So I kept Lucario in there. He's got his unique aura mechanic. He represents 4th gen well enough, and he's still a popular Pokemon. I mean, I guess there's no real reason to exclude him. And if they're working with Brawl as a base, I mean, then we've already got him there. He'd be easy to implement. Plus, having both Mewtwo and Lucario, and Pikachu, and Pokemon Trainer, and Jigglypuff, and nobody cares about Pichu, opens up the doors for downloadable content regarding Pokemon. By which I mean Meowth. And then Mewtwo, I've got him in his new form here, but since he's rumored to, well, not just rumored, like really, really soundly rumored to have a second new form, an X form and a Y form. I don't know what could happen. I'm not sure if the original Mewtwo would be his main form with this as an alt or vice versa, how the other new form might work out. It's an interesting thing to think about, but until the other form is revealed, if it does exist, we can't really think about it so much. Also, how it works would be hard to figure out. Like, transformations? Would that be another 3-in-1 Pokemon character? Because that's kind of ridiculous. Would they be alts? Would they? I don't know. Next up, well, I don't have a new mother yet, but I've got some new, RPG characters. I've got Shulk in there, and I don't really think we need to explain this anymore. People have done this so many times. Xenoblade, big IP, fucking Project Rainfall, everyone likes him. He's a likable main character from what I've heard since I haven't played Xenoblade yet. But one of my friends is going to be letting me borrow their copy, so that'll be cool. It's just something new, something cool, and I would like to see Shulk, honestly. I, like, barely know anything about Xenoblade, and I would like to see Shulk, so, like, yeah. Isaac, Golden Sun. Let me just... I want to rant about Golden Sun and how awesomely good Golden Sun is. I love Golden Sun, and you should too, because Golden Sun's awesome. And Isaac is the main character of the first Golden Sun game, playable in a major character in the second Golden Sun game, and the third Golden Sun game features his son, and features him prominently, at least towards the beginning as well. So, there's really no other... I mean, you could have Matthew. And I guess I wouldn't mind that, but it would be like if in Melee, instead of adding Marth and Roy, they just added Roy, and then in Brawl they replaced him with Ike, and Marth was just not there? Like, that would be a little dumb. You know, Isaac is like the Marth or the Ness. The iconic main character for the series, even if each game has a different one. Although it would be cool to see Jenna, like, as a second character for it, considering she's the main character of the second game. And if you say it's fucking Felix, I'll kill you in your sleep. Okay, so, next up, well, Captain Falcon, Mr. Game & Watch, Rob, Sonic, Snake, all these are staying in. There's no real reason to remove them. I'm gonna get to the B option last, I think. Fire Emblem. I've added, this is probably my second most controversial choice on this roster. I've added Lucina instead of Chrom. And, well, she feels like the most important character from Fire Emblem Awakening that isn't Chrom. And you might be wondering why I don't like Chrom. Well, I mean, it's not that I don't like Chrom. I haven't actually played Fire Emblem Awakening. I don't know how cool Chrom is. Maybe he's a dungus, maybe he's cool. I don't know. But the thing is, he's another male, blue-haired swordsman, and he doesn't really have much distinguishing about him. He's an all-rounder? Well, Marth is already that. He's more brute forcey than Marth. Well, then he's Ike. He has the Aether. Oh, but that's Ike too. He uses lances. So does Lucina, and Lucina can also use a bow and ride a horse. A Pegasus, actually. I think. I haven't actually played Fire Emblem Awakening. I've only just gotten into the Fire Emblem series by playing Shadily, the Game Boy one, the first one that was released in America. It's pretty fun, actually. I didn't think I liked Fire Emblem, like, for the longest time, but it's pretty fun. Even if I suck at it so bad. Okay, so Lucina would just be more interesting, and also, a part of me still is not sure that Fire Emblem deserves 3 full new characters, and Lucina could easily be a clone of Marth. And that'd be cool too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like clones. Clones are cool. If you don't like clones, I mean, that's fine. I can understand that. I like them. She wouldn't be a full clone. God, no. That'd be... I mean, she wouldn't be like a Dr. Mario type clone. Oh no. I mean, she could be. I'd just rather she not. Alright, so then we've got my new third parties. I've added Mega Man and Pac-Man. Mega Man... Mega Man. Capcom does not hate Mega Man. I still firmly believe that, yeah, they haven't done much with him in a while. It's probably because they don't know what to do with him. The guy, the Mega Man guy, he left Capcom. And Capcom, they probably just don't know what to do with this character that's supposedly their mascot. But they don't want to just keep rehashing the same game. If we got Mega Man 11, and it was in the same style as 9 and 10, well, look at how much 10 already gets made fun of for, like, Sheep Man, and, like, it's just not, and, like, 8 gets made fun of. Like, Clown Man, I thought Clown Man was cool. Not everyone did, though. I don't think the Mega Man series is over. I think, there will probably be more Legends games, maybe. I think Mega Man Legends 3 is going to be a thing eventually, just not right now. And maybe not good. I don't think they're done with Mega Man. Maybe if they're really wanting, they'll come up with a new Mega Man, like a new Mega Man. Like how Star Force, except Star Force wasn't good. And like, Mega Man's still their mascot. Say it's Ryu all you want, you're wrong. You're wrong about that. You're wrong. That's just it, you're wrong. Next up, Pac-Man. Pac-Man. Now, I've included Pac-Man mostly as a placeholder for a Namco rep, because honestly there are a lot of ways that I could see that going. Pac-Man is Namco's mascot. There's no debating that any more than there is debating that Mega Man is Capcom's mascot, or Sonic is Sega's mascot, or Mario is Nintendo's mascot, or Snake is Konami's mascot, right? There's no debating that. You cannot debate that. But the question is Pac-Man really good enough? Is Pac-Man popular enough? Is Pac-Man cool enough? Are people gonna like Pac-Man? Or would they rather see, well, Lloyd Irving? Agumon. Agumon would be cool. Not gonna lie. I don't like Digimon. It'd be so cool to see Agumon and, like, actually live out the battle between Pokemon and Digimon. Could you imagine how cool that would be? That'd be equivalent to Sonic vs. Mario. Klonoa. Klonoa's cool. Soul Calibur could have someone. Point is, there are a bunch of possible, Namco reps, and we really can't know yet which one might end up being in. Maybe no Namco rep will be in. I think a Namco rep will be in. Namco has stated that they won't ask to have a character in, but they will not deny Sakurai if he asks them. And Sakurai's Sakurai's not really the type to get them to make like half his game for him and then just not give him a character. Like, I feel like he would do that. And then finally the me option. The me option would be, well, you probably already guessed it, it's a create your own character. Now I know what you're thinking. Any create your own character for Smash Brothers would be awful. The thing you don't realize is, Namco is working on this game. Not just Namco, but the specific branch of Namco that worked on Tekken and Soul Calibur. Alright, and they're on for balance, but they could also be on for the character creator. Namco are basically the gods of fighting game character creators. Alright, if you don't recognize that, then get out of my face. Just think of it. Just think of Smash Brothers with a character creator in the form of Mies made by the exact same people who made the Soul Calibur character creator. Alright? If you don't think that's the tightest shit ever, get out of my fucking face right now. And I know Mies are unpopular, but actually they're pretty popular and really iconic, and the Wii is like their biggest success since Rob, so like, yeah, I think this is a likely choice. So I guess that's it. I guess that's my whole dang old roster. That went really quick, actually, quicker than I was expecting. I guess, like, talk in the comments about what you think of it. Maybe send me stuff. I don't know. I hope this recording worked. I probably should have tested this beforehand. Alright. Sayonara, all. Peace.